starters for tonight for the Austin Spurs. How about Charles Basie out of Western Kentucky, one of the top scorers in the G League. He's 5th, in fact, overall, coming off a monster 40-point, 16-rebound game Thursday night. The Vipers wearing the red, white, and gray. And you've got the Austin Spurs wearing the familiar black and white. Same colors as their parent club, the San Antonio Spurs. And the Vipers looking very familiar with their parent club, the Houston Rockets. So we've got a Texas derby going here tonight, and the Vipers have won the opening tip. Here's the 7-footer, Willie Cauley-Stein, and how about that, a three-pointer right off the buzzer.
And, of course, he can do that when he wants to. Not very often, but he probably has done it about 7 or 8 times this year, hit about 2 or 3 of them.
And these two teams very familiar with each other. This is the 97th meeting between these two. Underneath is Charles Basie. We talked about him, and I think stepped on the end line there, and this will be Viper basketball.
And, of course, the Vipers have a new player on the bench tonight, Jared Culver, number 8. We'll talk about him more as time permits, but he came over in a 3-team trade. Rights to Marcus Foster went to the College Park Skyhawks. Rights to Trev Queen to South Bay. And, of course, this young man went to Texas Tech, and in 2019 was the 6th overall pick as a shot is missed.
And we see Cauley-Stein miss a three-point attempt. And then it was Dominic Barlow who got the rebound, but the pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Viper basketball once again. 3-0 Vipers opening minute here at the Bert Ogden Arena.
And Culver was once a two-way player for the Atlanta Hawks. From Lubbock, Texas, plays shooting guard and small forward.
We see Hudgens, Trevor Hudgens with the three-point miss. He struggled a bit lately from three-point range. Basie doesn't struggle at all, though. Gets the pass inside and gets the dunk.
Well, talk to Coach after last game. He says Hudgens, he's going to have good and bad games. He just has to work it out here. This is the level he needs to make his mistakes.
We see Osius goes over to Heron. Heron with the three-point try, and he nails it. He's coming off a pretty big game Thursday. Had 11 points in the win over Mexico City.
And this is his first start, right, this year.
You're right. First start tonight. Osius getting his second start here for the Vipers. Only suited up 8 tonight. Drive inside. They kick it out to Kyer. And I believe he stepped on the sideline there. This is going to be Viper basketball once more.
Marcus Zagorowski out there. He came over on December 23rd from the Windy City Bulls. So Austin has had some changes. As a matter of fact, later on here, we'll tell you about a new player that will be coming to the Spurs.
It's a drive by Osius. And Osius able to muscle his way in and score. Had 7 points and 7 rebounds 2 nights ago against Mexico City. It's a 14-point win for the Vipers, their second in a row. Austin coming off a big win over the Texas Legends on Thursday, 131-108. We saw a miss, but offensive rebound. It's a miss by Delph. An attempt to put it in was Barlow, but the Vipers able to stuff that. And now the Vipers on the move here. Vipers up 8-2 early. Goes to Days. Now to the left corner. Three-point try is good, and that's Osius. Now 2 for 2 from the field.
Nice job by him. One of the players not here with the Spurs tonight, recalled by San Antonio on January 26th, is Blake Wesley.
So this is the Spurs. Marcus Zagorowski out of Creighton playing at the point guard here tonight. Teardrop effort, a miss by Delph. Delph played at Appalachian State. Vipers have it back now, up 11-2 here, the opening minutes of the first quarter. Cauley-Stein inside, double team. So Days, a three-point try is good.
And Days, hasn't he had double-doubles about 13 times this year?
That's right, yeah.
Here, everything's better.
And welcome back to the Bert Ogden Arena. It's been all Vipers so far, and one of the big differences from recent games is their shooting.
Yeah, three-point shooting. Vipers only hit 7 three-point shots in 34 attempts in the last game. Already have made 4 out of 6.
And pass inside from Basie to Barlow. Barlow able to lay it up and in. And it's a 10-point difference now as the Vipers bring it up court. Here is Heron. Heron guarded by Delph. Now finds Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein sets a screen, cuts to the basket. 10 to shoot. Heron into the lane. Kicks it outside. It was intended for Cauley-Stein, who says, my bad. as it's going to be a turnover to Austin.
Well, the reason he didn't go in, he had Basie right there with the size mismatch. He probably would have blocked the shot if he would have tried to lay it up.
Vipers with a rare turnover there. They are 6th in the league in terms of protecting the basketball. 4 minutes in, 10-point lead here for the home club. Austin has generally struggled on the road here in this second part of the season, just 1-7. Basie from three-point range is good. He's got 5 points in the game now, and it's 14-7.
He didn't play the last time the Spurs were here, so it's fun watching a talented young man like that play.
Hudgens from three-point range misses, but Osius hustles for the rebound, a fresh 14, and Hudgens will feed Cauley Stein to Days inside, just misses, and Austin comes down with it. Austin on the break. Kick it to Barlow, and Barlow loses the handle. It'll be Viper basketball.
And Jared Culver is going to make his Vipers debut. Number 8 coming into the game. Cassius Stanley, number 3, also coming in. Among those going off, Willie Cauley Stein and also Haran. There's Culver right there. First game, remember, a top draft pick in 2019. Number 6 has been a two-way player for the Atlanta Hawks.
He was playing with College Park a bit, had 5 games with them. Here's Culver right off the bat, going to put up a 3, misses, offensive board. Another shot by Days. That's no good. Culver almost had the board underneath.
Culver aggressive already. Good effort, didn't try to quite get it, but he was going after it.
And here's Kyer. Kyer lobs it up to Barlow, and Barlow on second effort able to put that one home. Barlow at 6'9", and Basie also at 6'9", are going to be both formidable for that Austin team underneath. There's Days with it. Days has been the leading rebounder 23 times for the Vipers this season and hits a three-pointer right there.
Nice fadeaway jumper from the right corner.
And Delph tries to answer at the Austin end. Misses that, but an offensive board. This is Kyer with it. Kyer guarded by Osius. Kyer out of University of Arizona. Pass into the paint, goes outside. Three-point try is a miss there by Zagorowski out of Creighton.
Now coming in for the visitors, Jalen Adaway makes his first appearance. Number 1 and number 4, Jordan Murphy. Delph and Barlow going off. Also, it looks like another player.
Yeah, number 2, Tommy Kuzi is in there.
Okay.
Kuzi, guard out of St. Mary's. Kuzi with the basketball right now.
Zagorowski going off.
Got a blind pass to Adaway and back to Kuzi. 5 to shoot now. It goes out to Kuzi. I don't think he saw the shot clock. Adaway, oh, right at the buzzer. Spins in and out. And the Vipers with it. Here's Culver, the newest Viper, going to go coast to coast. And then tried to kick it back up to Hudgens, but it's stolen away by Kyer. Kyer almost lost control and gets it to his teammate Basie, and Basie up and scores. Basie now with 7 of the 11 points for the Austin Spurs.
What do you think about Basie so far?
Very powerful. He is tough and determined. This is Cassius Stanley, and a terrific 6th man for the Vipers this season. Osius inside as a shot blocked.
And guess
by
who?
Basie. And Basie, you know, he's in the top 10 in the league in 4 different categories, including block shots, which we're going to see right here. It's Kuzi guarding him initially, and then Basie. Wow.
Bam.
Looked like Bill Russell back in the old days there. Just slapped it into the 3rd row.
How about a little Will Chamberlain, too?
Yeah. 2 seconds to shoot. Culver. He misses. And the rebound to Adaway. Adaway out of St. Bonaventure. They try to go down inside to Basie. Basie guarded closely by Culver. Oh, he is just built like a linebacker there and misses the initial shot, but the follow-up is good.
Such a power move.
And, you know, we talked about his big game on Thursday night against Texas, his 40 points as Stanley lays it up and in. A nice move there. But Basie's 40 points and 16 rebounds Thursday were both season highs for him in both categories. There's Basie with it right now. 6-point lead for the Vipers here. 4.5 to play in the first. Oh, that pass knocked away there by Osius. Here's Stanley against 2 defenders and scores.
And that was nice. That ball knocked away. It was going right to Basie, but again, or Basie, and again, good defense by the Vipers.
Kuzi trying to go inside against Osius, kicks it out. He's got Adaway there. Adaway steps over, misses the three. Loose ball picked up by Culver. Culver already making some noise in his new uniform. First game as a Viper. Days a nice little turnaround, scores, and Days with 8 points now.
Well, he's from Lubbock, went to Texas Tech, am I correct?
Yeah, Culver, you're right, yes. And Days out of LSU. 10-point lead again here for the Vipers. Under 4 to play in the first quarter. Kuzi with it. It's cut off by Hudgens. And they'll get it to Kyer. Kyer goes up inside, lays it up. And Basie able to put it in. Basie, I think they were trying for the alley-oop there. Basie had to extend his 6'9" frame all the way to bring that ball in. 8-point difference now. High-scoring pace right now as Days able to muscle his way inside, and he's already at 10 points.
Nice spin move. Could be a big night for him. Sometimes when you got another guy on the other team doing well, it inspires other players to pick up their game.
Oh, nice little reverse layup by Adaway. His first two, former Bonnie.
What do we say when he does that? That-away, Adaway?
And there's a shot, and goes down, and the foul. Chance for a three-point play here for the Vipers. I believe this is on Adaway.
Delph and Barlow coming in. Haran, Cauley, Stein, Gordon coming in. Osius, Haran, and Days going off. Adaway with the foul.
Yeah, Adaway. And that's just the first foul of the game.
Wow.
Almost 9 minutes in.
That's amazing.
That's how quick the pace was. And Culver at the line for the first time. And hits.
There was a Culver that played for Mexico City. I don't think they're any relation.
Yeah, that was a Derek Culver.
Yeah.
Here's Kuzi. Fakes left, goes right. Now Barlow, three-point try is nothing but net. And Barlow, out of overtime elite, just 19 years old, has 7 points.
He's a two-way player, too.
Yeah, two-way player with the San Antonio Spurs. This is Culver. They isolate on that left side for him, but can't penetrate the defense. I was trying to give and go with Cauley Stein, but nothing there. Culver trying for the putback, can't get it. And the rebound finally taken by Delph. Delph's going to go coast to coast and lay it up and in. That was a deft move by Delph.
He's from Appalachian State.
28-22 our score. And high scoring first as Stanley's going to drive the right side of the lane and picks up the foul. Going to be on Barlow. And we've got a timeout on the floor now. 2:05 to go in the first quarter. Vipers lead it by 6. And we'll take a break. You're watching NBA. That's right. Just today they made a trade. Alize Johnson, their 6'8" forward, was traded to Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Herd, who are a parent club of the Milwaukee Bucks, in exchange for Wisconsin's Brandon Randolph. Randolph, 23 years old, played 11 games with the Herd, averaging just under 10 points a game.
And Johnson, he's been with several NBA clubs, right?
Yeah, he's been with 7. You see a travel there by Delph, the Viper basketball. Johnson's originally drafted by the Indiana Pacers in 2018 as a 50th overall pick, has played for 7 NBA clubs.
Wow, more than even I thought.
Yep. Originally from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the home of Little League Baseball's World Series. CC Culver drive inside and saw his shot blocked out of bounds. Still be Viper basketball with 15 to shoot.
We were talking about Trev Queen, his rights being traded partly to bring the newest Viper in. And isn't Trev Queen a two-way player with the Pacers right now?
Yes, that's right. But he's with their junior club, the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. Although in one sense he's still Viper, belongs to the Vipers, but his contract with the Pacers kind of trumps what the Vipers' rights to him right now. And with the trade for Culver, Trey Queen's rights from the Vipers go now to the South Bay Lakers. So we see Heron right there, and Heron getting fouled inside. And this is going to put Heron at the line, a 73% free throw shooter.
Looks like it was Jordan Murphy, maybe?
I think you're right.
And also, in that trade. It was a 3-team trade. Marcus Foster, we understand right now, he's playing in Lithuania and doing a very good job. One of the top scorers in the league over there.
Yeah, in professional basketball, you got to keep tabs on leagues across the globe, don't you?
Right.
Used to be just the NBA and maybe Italy or Spain. There's a miss by Kuzi. Ball goes out just as the shot clock winds down, and it'll be Viper basketball.
Vipers do not have a foul yet. A minute remaining just about in the first quarter. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, that's very rare.
4 for the Spurs.
Yeah, so Vipers are in the bonus here with a minute 10 to go in the first quarter. Up by 10 once more, 32-22. They've led by as many as 12. Here's Cassius Stanley. Stanley coming off a couple of big games in wins over Mexico City Tuesday night and Thursday night. Now Heron with it. 10 on the shot clock. Heron sends it across. It was intended for Culver, but intercepted by Adaway. And Adaway's fouled.
Let me mention real quick, April Marie is going to have a feature coming up for us between the first and second quarter. And she's going to talk about, as we see the replay here and the foul about to be committed. As
that's going to be Culver.
Yeah,
coming over.
All right, as he fouls the player. April Marie is going to talk about how some of the Vipers and the coach and Fang all went shopping with some young people at Target today. That coming up in just a moment.
And Adaway misses the free throw attempt, but the Spurs able to steal it right back. And I think the shot clock did not reset correctly.
What about this crowd tonight? This is one of the bigger crowds of the year.
Yeah, we've had a real big crowd here tonight. Of course, it seats 7,700 for basketball here at the Bird Ogden Arena.
Of course, Vipers not coming back home to February 22nd. Among the things happening, there'll be the All-Star break, and they're taking a trip to Spain to be in an international tournament.
As Kuzi driving, 14-footer is good, and he gets fouled. Boy, there was just less than 2 seconds on the shot clock at that moment. Great timing there by Kuzi. It's a veteran out of St. Mary's. You'll see it again here. So he set up Culver and a chance for a three-point play.
Nice shot in the lane. Clock awareness.
And gets the free throw.
Of course, NFL playoffs are tomorrow, and I always think one of the hardest things in football is time management, but Kuzi was really good on time management on that last offensive series.
Indeed. Cassius Stanley driving is cut off. 10 to shoot now. Cauley Stein with it. Skip pass to Heron. Three-point try is no good. And the rebound comes down to the Spurs. Jordan Murphy. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Spurs down by 7. Kuzi guarded by the 7-footer Cauley Stein with 5 seconds left. Now Barlow. Barlow steps forward. Two-point effort is no good. Right at the horn. And after 1 quarter of action, it's the Vipers.
Beats, headphones, and maybe 1 or 2 video games, all thanks to the Red and Black Community Initiative, along with the RGV Vipers and Toros Foundation. Guys.
All right, thank you so much. April underway in the second quarter now. In that first quarter, Austin shot 50%. Vipers shot just under 48%.
So good shooting by both teams, but the Vipers, what a difference. 3-point shooting, 5 of 11, just 2 of 7 for the Spurs.
And they're in the difference, a 7-point lead for the Vipers. Heron with the basketball at the moment. Now to Cauley Stein, the NBA veteran, feeds Days inside. Nice little feed, and Days now with 12 points. Leads all scorers there at a 9-point lead for Rio Grande Valley.
And surprising enough, he does not have a rebound yet, but that can change very quickly.
Yeah, he's led the team in rebounding 23 different times this season. And needless to say, is their leading rebounder at just under 10 a game. 5 to shoot here for Austin. And long 2 is a miss by Zagorowski. And the rebound to the Vipers.
Fouls have not been a real problem for the Vipers yet, except for Jared Culver, the newest Viper. He has 2, the only 2 fouls against the Vipers so far.
Days, nice little fake with the left, went in with the right, misses the shot though. Basie's there for the rebound. And here's Kyer. Kyer out of Arizona. Shot missed, rebound underneath. Barlow is there to put that home. Barlow out of overtime elite, as we mentioned. He had 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting with 7 rebounds in that win over Texas on Thursday. Heron kicks it out for Osius. Quick passing. Heron in the left corner. He's going to put it up. No good. Rebound to Basie.
Basie in there, plus the fact that Ray Spalding is under the weather tonight. No wonder we see the Austin Spurs leading in rebounding 12-8.
This is Delph, 6'3" guard out of Appalachian State. Returns it to Kyer. Three-pointer, top of the key is no good. Days gets that rebound.
First rebound of the night for him.
Yeah, came in averaging 9.8 a game. He'll no doubt get more. Days, in fact, with double-doubles in 4 of his last games. Osius, a three-point try is a miss. Rebound, Cauley Stein puts it home. The 7-footer has played over 400 NBA games. Has 5 now, and it's a 9-point lead here for the Vipers. Both these teams no strangers to the G League playoffs. Austin has won 2 G League championships. Vipers have won 4 in their histories. Barlow, three-point try is a miss. And the rebound to Heron for the Vipers. Here's Heron going to go coast to coast. Now kicks it out. And I think there's might be offensive foul, or no, it's a blocking foul.
Jalen Adaway coming in right now for Austin. Cassius Stanley coming in for Willie Cauley Stein. Coming off right now is Delp for Austin. You see him going to the bench.
Yeah, Delp just picked up his second foul.
That's why.
And Cauley Stein taking a breather as well. They don't have Ray Spalding in the lineup tonight.
No, only 8 players playing tonight for the Vipers.
Yeah, usually Spalding, as Heron misses there and Barlow rebounds, but usually it's Spalding and Cauley Stein who substitute for each other. Sometimes they're even on the floor at the same time.
That's something new they've started, and it's been successful.
Osius with the steal. Here's Days, and scores.
I could watch a play like that for days.
And Basie underneath somehow misjudged that and may have hurt himself. He's down at the other end, now getting up. Hutchins, a three-point try is nothing but net.
Oh, that's good to see. He's struggled in recent games. Maybe it's time for momentum to go on his side.
So first points there for Hutchins. We got a timeout on the floor.
HEB. It's a step up from anywhere else. And one more reason why. At HEB, here, everything's better.
And welcome back. That man Hutchins has been doing well as of late against the 2 games against Mexico City, and then got his first points a moment ago.
Yeah. And what about Mustafa Heron? Big night for him, right?
Yeah, that's right. Has 5 points and 5 rebounds already. Those 5 boards already equal his season high. So he's had spot duty off the bench for the most part, but as you pointed out, made his first start tonight and making the most of that. And here we have a offensive foul. And it's going to send it back over to the Vipers. One team foul on the Spurs so far.
And who did you point out as the most unselfish player?
Oh, Hutchins! Wow.
Hutchins, we want him to be a little selfish if he's going to shoot like that.
Oh,
that's not who we're talking about, but we were mentioning Justin Kier. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Kyer had 6 assists, no points yet.
Yeah.
Doing well, and Hutchins doing well, too. Give him 6 points,
he's
and possibly 7.
I'm just so excited. He had 2 out of his last 3-point attempts. You see that big shot there as he hit the deck. Got fouled, and remember, he has struggled in recent games, and that could be just the medicine he needs. Those 3-point shots he's hit have been huge. They have showed really a lot of strength on those shots.
You got the rare 4-point play there. He was fouled hitting a 3, nailed the free throw. That gives him 7 for the game on just 2 shots, 2 field goals.
I mean, his last game he was 1 for 10 from 3-point range, okay? So he's already doubled that, his 3-point shooting in this game.
And, you know, he's actually the league leader in 3-point baskets made. Came in with 65, now has 67. So we see a foul committed by the Vipers here. And this is going to be a non-shooting foul. Austin will inbound it. And stolen away there by Osius. Great anticipation there by Osius, who's out of Northeastern. 18-point lead right now for the Vipers. 7.5 to play in the first half. Stanley finds Hudgens, thinking about the three, now drives inside, behind the back pass. Days! Oh, couldn't quite get it. Gets his own rebound. And then throws it away as he had a miscommunication there with Osius.
There's Days, and of course, Osius talked to Coach yesterday, Burleson, after the game, and he said, Osius, you know, he kind of makes the most of his minutes, and you get good effort from him when he's in the game.
Yeah, getting his second straight start here tonight. Driving inside. Nice move there by Zagorowski out of Creighton. Has his first two tonight. 45-29. Vipers miss at the other end, though, and Austin back on the move now.
Murphy got that board.
Zagorowski. Oh, tried to get it to his teammate, Kyer. Kyer had moved left when it was shot to the right, and Osius at the other end. Taking advantage, gets the layup, and is fouled.
Oh, that was pretty play. I hope we get to see that again. Here it comes. Watch this play.
Yeah, foul was on Kyer.
Yeah. Did you like the stretch there?
That was something. Had to be Mr. Fantastic or Plastic Man, I think, on that one to get that one in. Osius, his first time at the line, hits the free throw.
Aaron Gordon about to come in again. He had a big smile when he saw that basket made by Osius. These are guys usually at the back end of the bench don't play that much. So when they see one of those guys, one of the other guys make a basket like that, it makes them smile.
Feed inside to Murphy. And able to score his first two tonight. Murphy out of University of Minnesota. And it's 48-31.
Among the Vipers out tonight due to sickness or injury, Ray Spalding, Josh Reeves, Jalen LeCue, and Trey Mitchell.
Hudgens, a little too much on that three-point effort. Austin with the rebound. And Kyer trying for the alley-oop, couldn't quite connect with Murphy.
A wrestling match broke out. Days got that ball from Murphy.
Days ends up with the rebound. Here's Osius, feeds Days, three-point try, and Days is feeling it. He's got 17 points here in the first half.
All net.
Just 2 nights ago had a season-high 40 points. Only the second Viper to reach 40 this season.
So, I'm sorry, Basie and him have both had 40-point games this week, right?
That's right. And here we have a foul on Days.
Gordon comes in for Osius. And Mark May caught his first ball of the season, right?
All right.
Nice catch.
Yeah, it would have knocked over my cup of water here if I hadn't caught it. So it was had to be alert. Kuzi drives in and scores. Kuzi with 5 now, and it's 51-33. Austin has struggled away from home, just 1 of 7 away from Cedar Park. Drive by Culver, was trying to get it to Aaron Gordon, who's entered the game now. Goes out of play. I think it's still Viper basketball with 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Delph is going to come into the game right now, and Barlow will go off for the visitors.
Here's Culver in the lane.
Oh!
Doesn't go.
I thought that spin down.
Oh, I think they said he stepped on the in line.
Okay.
Or the sideline. Going to be Austin basketball. 5.5 to play in the first half. Guzzi trying to get around Hudgens, able to get around him via a screen. But there's a foul, an offensive foul. This is going to be on Murphy. It'll be Viper basketball. That'll be team foul number 3 on Austin. Vipers have only 1.
And, of course, this is a big game. Aren't the Vipers just about getting back into playoff range?
Yeah, they enter tonight in 7th place in the West. Top 6 teams will go to the playoffs. So we are just on the cusp of that playoff picture right now. Day's three-point try is off the mark, and the rebound comes to Kyer. Kyer going to go coast to coast.
Days knocked it out.
Yeah, may have been fouled and was. It's going to be the second foul on Days. Former LSU Tiger. And we'll see it again. This is Kyer going aggressively to the basket. Kind of put Days in that no man's land a little bit.
Days not happy about that, or the fact that his Tigers lost in Baton Rouge today to Texas A&M. That's a school that Daniel House used to play for, former Viper. Played with the Rockets, too.
Free throw good by Kyer. Kyer at 80% free throw shooter. It's 51-35 our score now. Just under 5 to play in the first half. It's a drive by Stanley and scores. Got that one on pure effort. And adrenaline, no doubt. Line pass to the right corner. This is Kyer. Guarded by Culver. Now down low to Murphy. Murphy against Diggs. And Murphy able to get that one to drop. His second basket. And it's a 16-point difference on the scoreboard. This is Hudgens. Hudgens fakes left, goes right. Bounce all the way around to Stanley. Stanley three-point try is good. And the Vipers red hot from the three-point stripe here tonight after struggling in recent games.
I mean, what we saw them like hit 4 of 24 one game. I mean, they really struggled some of these nights three-point wise.
Here's Murphy inside. Nice little shake and bake, but couldn't quite get it to drop. The rebound comes down to the Vipers. That's Gordon with it. Inside it goes, and a layup by Diggs.
I like this mixture of inside and outside hitting the shots. Cauley Stein and Heron will come back in, but first
scores. Days leads all scores with 19 points. We're still 4 minutes left here in the first half, and look at the shooting, especially from the downrange.
Well, the Vipers now 42%, almost 43% from three-point range, 9 of 21. But real struggles for the Spurs. Only 2 shots from three-point range in 11 attempts. That's under 19%.
Kuzi misses. Cauley Stein the rebound. Here's Stanley underneath. Oh, and a block there by Murphy. And down comes Austin. 4 on 3. Bounce pass in the lane to Murphy, and he is fouled.
And by the way, I do want to mention Spurs and actives tonight. Denzel Maloney and also Shawnee Brown Jr. And Brown Jr., pretty good player.
There we see it again as Cauley Stein, the 7-footer, picking up his first foul. Going to force Murphy to earn it from the line.
And of course, we don't want to see him in foul trouble tonight with Ray Spalding not here playing because of a little bit of illness.
So just Cauley Stein's first foul. Vipers their third team foul. So you saw Murphy hit. It's Culver had it there. And I believe Culver fouled from behind by Kuzi. That'll be number 1 on Kuzi. There we see it again.
Yeah. Picked his pocket.
Yep. And we see Kuzi there is coming off a 13-point effort against Texas on Thursday. That was just one shy of a season high, so a pretty good game there for him. Lobs inside to Cauley Stein. Up for the dunk.
Yeah, Culver should get the assist. My first impression of Culver, he's aggressive out there. Would you agree?
Oh, indeed. We've seen him get rebounds, now an assist. Also picked up a couple fouls. Hopefully keep that under control as Adaway steps up and hits a 3. He's got 5 now. 18-point difference on the scoreboard, however. We're in the last 3 minutes of the first half. There's Culver with it now. Goes around a screen set by Cauley Stein. Trying to get around Murphy. Got 8 seconds on the shot clock. He'll step back for a 3-point try and nail it. How about that?
Yeah, that was a pretty shot. And, of course, he works as a point guard. Would you say when it comes to ball handling, he has some skills?
Indeed. Former Red Raider. Used to wearing the red uniform. There's Murphy. High off the glass and in. Murphy with 8 now. All right, 2:15 to play in half number 1. Vipers come in, winning 2 straight. Austin's won 2 of their last 4. Cauley Stein misses. Offensive rebound saved by Gordon. And Cauley Stein shooting. And they're going to say a traveling violation.
Oh, my gosh.
Here.
He's unhappy. Look at him. He's got that, like
it was rather bemused there with that call. Let's see here. Well, yeah, he jumped and came back down.
Right. You know, if it was an emoji, remember the emoji with the big mouth open? That's what that one would have been. He looked like he was trying to doing an emoji. Look.
Zagorowski. We're under 2 minutes to play in the first half. There's Adaway with it, guarded by Gordon. Adaway, 3-pointer. No good. Cauley Stein with another rebound. 29 years old out of Kentucky. Still playing with the younger guys. is Stanley with it now against Barlow. And Barlow able to block that one out of bounds. Barlow is 7th in the league in block shots, averaging 1.5 a game. In fact, Barlow and Basie are both in the top 10 of the G League in block shots.
Later on, tell me how the team ranks. That's interesting with the two guys in the top 10.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often. Shot from outside, a miss by Culver. Loose ball picked up by Zagorowski. He's going to run the break here. Vipers are back on defense. Minute 20 to go. 12 on the shot clock. Zagorowski again here. Guarded by Heron. Going baseline, was kind of cut off by Cauley Stein there. Murphy will give it a try with 2 seconds to shoot. Misses, and the rebound to the Vipers. Cauley Stein getting another one there. Culver having his pocket picked nearly, but it was saved by Stanley. Now it's underneath. Gordon and scores. Heron with the assist.
Did you see that crisp pass by Heron to the player underneath to get the score?
That was great passing there by the Vipers on that sequence. Adaway with it on the left side. 45 seconds left in the half, and Adaway calmly nails the three-pointer, second of the game. He's got 8. Last minute of play in half number 1 here at Burt Ogden Arena. Vipers, when they have the halftime lead, are 4-1 here in January. Adaway with the rebound. Under 30 seconds left. Little spin move, guarded by Gordon and Cauley Stein. So Barlow will give it a go, and no good. Culver the rebound. Shot clock is off now. 15 seconds left in the half. Culver, a very impressive first half in his first game as a Viper. Letting the shot clock wind down, or the game clock that is. 5 seconds. Now goes inside, kicks it out. Gordon's there. Cauley Stein, three-pointer. Got it!
Oh!
Right at the buzzer.
A 7-foot three-pointer. Can hardly see.